early voting has led to smashing records across Texas. Troubles from the skies? An update on all things air travel. UNT's music school seems to be getting experimental.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV News at Noon.
Noon, I'm Trevor Newell. We begin today discussing records. That's right. In wake of the upcoming election, early voting has shattered records in historic turnout. CNN's Nadia Romero has more.
We are excited and we are determined to vote.
Voters in Harris County, Texas, shattering records again Wednesday, with more than 100,000 votes cast on day 2 of early voting.
I just want to say, wow, Harris County, you did it. We're seeing democracy at work, regardless of who you vote for, regardless of what party affiliation you have.
California has already received 1.5 million vote-by-mail ballots. That's 10 times the amount sent in by this time in 2016. In Georgia, more than 10% of the 7.6 million registered voters have already cast their vote.
Georgia voters are excited and setting records every hour.
And in Florida, a historic turnout is expected in Miami-Dade County.
With historic turnout, there are going to be lines. My objective here is to make sure that the lines are moving and that people are able to vote conveniently.
Now, on day 1 of early voting in Tennessee Wednesday, determined voters face similar circumstances as early voters in other states, braving long lines to cast their votes.
What people need to do is be patient and understand that longer doesn't mean something wrong is going on. Our goal is to count every vote accurately.
I'm Nadia Romero reporting.
Denton County was also in the voting record books. On the first day of early voting, Denton County nearly doubled its voter turnout from the first day of 2016's election. This past Tuesday featured nearly 36,000 voters and compared to 2016's near 20,000 voters. The county's election website shows that there are about 100,000 more registered voters in this election rather than in 2016. Early voting is set to continue this week here on campus. Victor Villagran is live at the Gateway Center. Victor?
Thanks, Trevor. UNT's early voting has started, and UNT students, faculty, and staff are taking advantage of the opportunity and beating all the crowds. UNT's early voting is taking place at UNT Gateway Center, located at 801 North Texas Boulevard in Denton, rooms 43 and 47. Don't let this chance pass by, as early voting is only available until October 30th, and it closes today at 7 p.m. For more information about early voting, visit votedenton.com. That's all I have for early voting. Back to you, Trevor.
Thanks, Victor. It's looking kind of cloudy out there. Donald Britton has the latest on what we can expect over this weekend. Right, Donald?
That's right, Trevor. We can see lots of clouds as we look out at this shot from the Mean Green practice field. Lots of cloud coverage. And then we also got a cold front come in this morning around 8 o'clock, and that's going to set us up for the rest of this week. Right now, we're experiencing temperatures in the upper 60 with some major wind speeds of 18 miles per hour coming in from the northeast, making it feel just as normal as 68. Going into tonight, we can see temperatures drop to 48 degrees with wind speeds of 7 miles per hour coming in from the northeast. We're going to see partly cloudy skies throughout the night, and it's going to be pretty cool. So if you are out and about, make sure you grab that light jacket on your way out the door. Going into tomorrow, we can expect a high of 72 with wind speeds of 7 miles per hour, making it feel more like 74. Now, we are going to get some sunshine tomorrow with that cool weather still approaching. That's it for the first look. Stay tuned for the full weather later in the show. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Donald. Be sure to stick around to hear all about the latest coming from the sky. Plus, UNT's music will be shaking things up a little bit. Stick around. Welcome back. United Airlines is the latest airline to suffer financial difficulties brought on by COVID-19. The airline has recently reported a $2.4 billion loss in its third quarter of the year. Despite this massive loss, this is a small improvement on what was lost in the second quarter. This news comes right after Delta announced its own $2.1 billion loss from its third quarter. United said that it's ready to turn the page and prepare for a recovery. Despite some planes being unable to fly, that will not stop the Fort Worth Alliance Air Show. This is the 30th year of the Air Show, and it's taking place this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. This year is featuring the United States Air Force Thunderbirds, but it will look quite a bit different in the form of a drive-in air show and parade. Spectators will be able to enjoy the show while remaining socially distant and in the comfort of their own cars and parking spaces, with special FM radio channels for event commentary. For more information, visit allianceairshow.com. While many enjoy flying a plane, some people are trying to be a real-life Iron Man. The FBI is investigating a report of a person flying in a jetpack. Pilots on a China airline reported that they saw a person in a jetpack. The man was seen 7 miles from LAX airport Wednesday at an altitude of about 6,000 feet. A similar report came 1 month after when a pilot was reported seeing a person in a jetpack about 3,000 feet in the air. Pilots may have seen what they thought they saw, but even though jetpacks are here, they are rare. Well, if you are planning on jetpacking into the skies this weekend, you may want to check the weather. What do you think, Donald? Is this a good weekend for that?
Thanks, Trevor. I definitely say yes with these cooler temperatures coming in. Let's take a look at our temperatures across North Texas. 72 in Graham, 70 in Decatur, 72 in Bowie, and 71 in Gainesville. So roughly the same temperatures across North Texas. Now let's take a look at our temperatures across the state. It's going to be a little bit warmer in El Paso. They're sitting at a nice temperature of 76 degrees. Now as we move up north, Amarillo is sitting at a cooler 58. They're getting that cooler temperatures because we're getting that cold front in from the north. Abilene is sitting at a nice 70, and Austin is sitting at a nice 82. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what our 7-day forecast has in store. Highs of 71 today and lows of 48. We're going to see that cooler temperatures come in at about 10 o'clock tonight. Partly cloudy Friday and Saturday with temperatures in the 70s. Sunday takes us back to the 80s with highs of 82. Back down to the upper 70s on Monday and Tuesday. The middle of next week puts us in the mid-80s, so we can expect lots of sunshine. But for now, go ahead and make those weekend plans. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Donald. Good weather also means good concerts and music. The UNT College of Music is trying something new this year. Using graphics, pyrotechnics, and music, this concert hopes to bring more life into the theater. ntTV's Michael Matthews has more.
The UNT College of Music is one of the largest and most renowned music schools throughout the nation. One ensemble offered through the UNT Music Composition program is the brand new Electronics Ensemble, also dubbed E². The ensemble's goal is to produce a 1-hour audiovisual experience produced entirely by students using electronic software. Max Windsor, a UNT sophomore music composition student, told me about his experience in E².
It combines music, obviously, because we're making electronic music, and then there's the whole entire visual side to it, which involves art and knowledge on computers. One thing I love about this ensemble is being able to combine so many of my interests, which is like really unique to any other ensemble I've ever been able to be a part of.
To create the production, members are utilizing various techniques and skills.
Well, I'm learning sound design, I'm learning video editing, I'm learning 3D animation, I'm learning, teamwork.
Originally, the ensemble planned to showcase their production at the Merrill Ellis Intermedia Theater on campus.
We have the MEIT, which hopefully at some point we'll be able to show the video in there, and it has, like a bazillion speakers and like a really cool screen. It's pretty awesome.
Not only are members learning the ins and outs of audiovisual production, they're also getting to know each other.
Oh yeah, definitely. All the people in Electronics Ensemble are great. It's really nice to collaborate with them and work together on this project, and it's all around a great time.
E Squared is just another example of UNT's forward-thinking approach to music education, and is sure to be an incredible experience for UNT music composition students.
The College of Music has yet to reveal when the concert will happen. We will keep you posted. Not only do we have good music to look forward to, but some football as well. When we return, Justin Ballou will update us on all of the football playing this weekend. Right, Justin?
That's right, Trevor. Stay tuned for a preview of the upcoming Mean Green and Dallas Cowboys football games, as well as quarterback news out of Dallas. Huge weekend of football. The Mean Green travel to Murfreesboro, Tennessee this weekend to take on Middle Tennessee State. This will be UNT's first road game of the season after the last two were canceled due to COVID-19. Now, North Texas fell to 1-3 after last weekend's loss to Charlotte, but there were some positive takeaways from the game. Wide receiver Jalen Darden continues to shine. He had 13 catches for 244 yards and 3 touchdowns. He now leads the nation in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. UNT quarterback Austin Aune threw for 382 yards and 3 touchdowns last weekend, and I thought it was probably his best all-around game so far. Watch out for the Aune to Darden connection on Saturday as the Mean Green look to get back on track going into its bye week. The Dallas Cowboys take on the Arizona Cardinals on Monday Night Football. Now, the team will obviously look a little bit different with Andy Dalton taking over for Dak Prescott at quarterback. Prescott suffered a season-ending injury last weekend. Now, in a corresponding move, Dallas signed former Texas quarterback Garrett Gilbert off of the Browns practice squad to be the backup for Dalton. We will get our first look at the new-look Cowboys offense with quarterback Andy Dalton now under center. Dallas sits on top of the NFC East division and can remain on top with a win on Monday night. That's all for sports. Back to you, Trevor.
Thank you, Justin. Starbucks is looking to link executive pay to diversity targets in 2021. Next year, the coffee giant hopes that connecting pay to inclusive initiatives will increase diversity within its ranks. Specifics were not provided by Starbucks, but the company wants to have nearly 50% of minority diversity at the corporate level. Thanks for watching ntTV News at Noon. Join us again tonight at 6 here on North Texas Television.